Today's trick is going to be take a bow. This is a natural behaviour for dogs when they want to play, or if they're stretching sometimes after a sleep, where the front end goes down onto the floor and the bottom is stuck high up in the air. Looks really cute, really good fun, and it's also a great stretch for behind the shoulders if you're doing any sort of physical stretching work with your dogs. So we don't call it, although I call it taking a bow for you. To the dog, we don't call it bow. And the reason being that it sounds very like down. And it's a similar position. So if you say bow and down, you're just going to confuse your dog and you won't know which one you're going to get. Trevor. Quite a simple thing to teach. We start with the dog in the standing position. Treat on the end of the nose. And I'm going to push this treat down and backwards, good boy, towards his front paws in a diagonal position, so it's going down like that. And I'm going to mark and reward him for any bend in his elbows. So his elbows are actually right at the top of his front leg. Here, come here, Trev. Stop trying to get the treat, you banana. These are his, thank you. That's his elbow, this bendy bit here. So let's get you into a stand. And if I push this treat down, yes, as soon as I get any bend in the elbows, yes, oh my goodness, I'm having to push quite hard with him. Come here, you've got yourself confused, haven't you? Yes, and gradually as he understands that, and obviously Trevor knows this trick, he understands that bending the elbows is what's required. You are going to find that he starts to bend more. Now, if you have already, yes, thank you, good boy. If you have already taught your dog to lie down using this same method, and we do down so that they fold up like that, you're going to find that there's a chance that the bottom's going to collapse before you have a chance to reward for the bend. So what we need to do to counteract that is, as we start to get that bend in the elbows, we mark yes, and then we throw the treat forwards so they get up again and they don't have a chance for the bottom to go down. Now, hopefully, this is all going to go wrong now because I've done a down with Trevor. He's going to be confused as to which one I want. You stand up, please. Good boy. So I'm going to bend and throw the treat forwards before he has a chance. Let's just get you a little bit closer over here to see. Could you turn around? Trevor, turn. Good boy. And bend. Yes. Yes. With some dogs, you're going to have to be super quick with this. Yes. And don't worry about the legs going all the way down to begin with. Yes. All we're looking for is for the dogs to understand that this is something slightly different from down, and that they will be getting back up again, so they don't need to bother to get all the way down. Yes. Yes. Nice. Good boy. He was just starting to collapse there. Yes, good boy. Now, when you get the idea, you can just keep treating in position. If it looks like they're going to collapse, track the forward. Yes, good boy. Track the cheek forward so that you don't get it. Yes, so you keep that position. Yes. Now, a nice little extra bit to this trick that I like to do. I hope I can get this on camera. Stand up. Good boy. Let me just see if I can get a bit more space on the wide space on the camera. Is I like to do it when I'm standing up by moving my left foot back at the same time as I'm asking for the position. So let me just show you what I mean. Stand, stand, Trevor, stand up. Thank you. Good boy. Oops. Yes. Colin, lie down. Yes. Colin, lie down. I know, you're not getting enough treats. Trevor. You're a bit dim today. Yes. And what I should end up with there, let's try it this way. Yes. Yes. Good boy. Come here. Yes. Is that left foot moving backwards as I do the position with my hand? Finish. becomes part of the cue to the dog. It becomes part of the context in which the dog does this particular behaviour, and therefore that will become the cue. And so finish. Hopefully. Yeah. Oh, nearly. Stand up. Yes, good boy. As I put my leg back, that becomes the cue, so that if I do a little curtsy to my dog should curtsy back. I want to see if Colin can do it. Trevor, get up on bed. Good boy, Colin, come. I set myself up for a huge embarrassment every time I do anything with Colin. Bend. Yes, good boy. Finish. Bend. Oh, we haven't done this for a while, have we? Bend. Yes, good boy. Nice, clever puppy. Very good. So that is bend. I call it bend rather than bow, obviously, because it sounds too much like dow. Some people also call it flex. And we have one client who calls it charm, which I think is absolutely lovely. But have a little bit of fun with that.